Hello and welcome back to Per Aspera. So last time we've started building this area here so we can explore these outposts and know what's happening, what's behind those weird messages that we've been getting. But we also start spreading life on Mars, so this is quite nice. And we now have rivers.
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech. Unbelievable.
Huh?
A billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. Would have contacted you sooner if you restored our old radar station. But we figured another way in.
Tong Hong Station? Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Mr Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zhen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the Pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Let's consider.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC-Amy line belong to...
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south.
Another.
There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Take a look and then decide. I'll contact you again when it's safe. I've got to cut this connection before we are detected. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Nyan out.
Right, interesting. So there's more happening behind the scenes here than we know.
That call was...
Unexpected.
unexpected. What is going on?
Talking about unexpected, we need another colony, but food has been really hard to get. So that's why I'm building even another food factory in here. And what I might do, I might actually add another, or instead of adding another colony, I might just upgrade the ones that we have. Like here. Where else do we have colonies? It's pretty hard to find anything in here.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go. The advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
That's true. And everything is happening so fast. But there we go, Commander Valentine.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. Everything's good on my end. Colonies are growing steadily, terraforming's on schedule. And you know what? When things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Elia.
I know. But we never really got to the bottom of that drone attack from a while back.
Yeah.
It's always lurking in the back of my mind, you know? Especially now with children in the colonies.
I understand. My sensors have not detected any abnormality on the surface. However, I have received another message.
From the children of Carmine?
No. This was from Mr Zhen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
Even worse.
The techies? That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. I assume you ran the Security and Defense Protocol and terminated the call immediately?
I was not able to. They found a way to override the protocol.
How were they able to do that? If ISA thinks anyone in the colonies is opening back doors in our system for the techies, they could terminate our roles in this mission immediately. This is very, very bad. I can't go back to Earth. My daughter isn't adapted to live on Earth.
It is possible that ISA already believes there's a spy among the colonists.
You're right. After all that's happened already, that's why they never updated us on their findings from the drone attack. They suspect us, don't they? I knew something was up.
Maybe.
How did the techies manage to get a message through?
They found a back door in our satellite network.
This doesn't look good for us. If ISA already suspects us, this will only reinforce their theory. Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zhen's call to ISA yet, okay? We need to figure out what the techies are planning. Our entire mission may depend on it. Let Zhen think we're trusting him for now, until we figure out our next move. Okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime. Ellie, you're out.
Alright. I guess that's... okay, maybe. We have July for the moment. So, let's do it. We've increased the capacity for colonies, so we might get research going a little bit faster. And I think we can start adding a new landing site in this area. So we have water in there, which is fantastic. For that, let's add an aluminum mine.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything looks good, Elia.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here? It feels like a lifetime. And yet, it's gone by so quickly. You know, when I first came here, I thought only about making history. And we absolutely have. But in the course of our mission, I didn't realize how much Mars has become home to me.
Hold on. Too much happening at the same time here. So, I think we have to increase our drone shields first. I think that'll be
feel like we shaped
smart
it
to
with
do.
our own hands. And that I really belong here.
So, yeah, let's agree.
I must
yeah.
say that even after all these years, humans continue to surprise me. Your ambition is truly unique.
Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future, and we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA's been withholding information from us. We've staked our lives on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6, effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something, and if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Okay, so we have another base camp to take a look at. And while they built all this, and we have some new buildings in here, what do we need for the research outpost? I think this is colonists. We need glass. So to produce glass, we need aluminum and iron. So maybe let's get level 1.
His story checks out. The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Mr Zhen, 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Meidsai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
Dangerous combination. But yeah, I think this is very likely, to be honest. And there are a few things that we have to investigate here. So let's take a look around and just see. There we go. This is on completely other side of the planet there. And that'll be hard to get there. We have to work our way here, probably at a new landing site. But I think what we can do is start unlocking.
What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy Yuan's rivals. Should I trust him?
Probably yes for now.
For the time being, I will let him think I trust him.
Yeah.
Perhaps it will help me figure out what is truly happening on Mars.
Speaking of, let's make this final connection in here. And we definitely need some power there. So what I'll do here, probably another wind farm over there, and maybe just a battery around here. There we go. And we need some maintenance around here as well.
Maximizing shield technology for my drones. This will be very useful.
Okay, right there. So we have access to everything. Yeah, this started helping bringing resources over there, which is fine. But I think the main thing here is that we can easily access this, and I'll start building that outpost in this area straight away. I think that'll help us.
Who is the real enemy here?
That's hard to say, but let's say the children of
The children of Carmine. They warned us to leave, and then attacked the colonies when we did not obey. Now we need to defend ourselves against a hostile force. But who are they? A dissenting group? Fanatics? Are they here on Mars with us? If they do exist, then we are at great risk. The Fire Dragon mission. Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
That's true. It's always dangerous when you have that. Let's prioritize this wool farm here because we do need power in this area for the maintenance facility. And doing that would help us quite a lot. And while this happens, let's take a look around and see. As you can see, the planet is already becoming something entirely different, and I really like that. At the moment, we are having...
Elia discouraged me from reporting Zhen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules, and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option?
Let's play along and learn.
I will play along with Mr. Zhen. Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals.
That's completely true. And I think we need... What do we need here? I want that water extractor. And probably this chemical plant as well. Can we maintain everything? Yeah, we are building that maintenance facility, so it should be all good there.
If I act for the good of the mission, I am sure that ISA and Lieutenant Calderon will understand. Right?
That's what you think. It's pretty hard. Now we need to finish this maintenance facility in there, and what I want here is a storage center. Just start creating new connections. We have defense in here, not yet. Well, they're offline, that's the thing.
Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? But the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities. They would have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue.
Yeah, we'll not know for some time. The reason why I don't leave like just one connection there is mainly because if you have a meteor striking, then we lose that connection. And we do need to be safe here on these pretty long distance connections. So there you go, research outpost is working. We need some colonists in there. We need more power.
One thing I have learned from humans is the importance of accountability. No matter how sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility.
Oh, that's interesting. This grid isn't connected to that one, which is really interesting. So what I'm thinking is adding... I don't know what to do here. Not this one.
I have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission, but there's one thing I do regret. Dr. Foster sacrificed his career to save me. I wish we could have had a proper goodbye.
That's true, Amy. We all know that. Let's see if that helps bridge the gap here with the power. Because that's not helping us. But yeah, this is working really well. I think our colony is actually moving pretty fast. I think what we might be able to do here...
Not only must I own my actions, but the consequences as well. Even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind. This mission used to be so clear. Things have changed along the way.
True. But now what I've done, I upgraded this road here so we have faster access between those two areas and we can deliver more reserves faster in there as well. I think that will again help us, and that'll be necessary. We need food in this area, so I might create a new food factory. We have water just next to it, so I think that makes sense to have it there. But I believe that would be it for today's episode. So we've managed to get like the planet looking much better at the moment, but we have a few challenges. We managed to create this whole new area here, and this is quite fantastic, to be honest. There is a lot going on in here, and I do want to create another connection for us in here, just so we have a way to deliver resources faster from those sides. Maybe we do it in here as well, and as we have so long distance now, it will be very helpful for us to get more workers. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!